Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. Today we're going to talk about the Glock 43. Glock 43 is a gun I've been running for a long time. I carry it on and off with my 19. I either carry a 19, 19X, or this. Just depends on my mood that day, really. I've had it for some time. I believe this to be one of the premier subcompact pistols out there. I know the mag capacity isn't that of what some of the newer small subcompacts are, and I don't mean like the 43X, I mean like the 365. But as far as shootability and reliability, this may be a little light, admittedly so, on capacity right now. Hopefully they may change that in the future. Maybe a little light in capacity, but I think it's a very controllable pistol for its size. When I originally reviewed this gun, I said it felt to me like a big gun when shooting it, meaning the P365, the Smith & Wesson Shield, and other micro or subcompacts that I've shot in 9mm almost feels like nerve damage to the hand. They're far snappier than what I think this is. And so I think this is a good gun. But could it be better and stay in this general configuration? Let's find out. So anybody that is been around the channel for a while knows that I am the last one to suggest to anybody that they fuck with their gun. But that's what we're going to do today. But we're not going to be really hitting any of the parts that are massively affecting reliability, which is usually the downfall of slide changes, spring changes, and things like that. Is you start affecting reliability. You have a slide from one company, barrel from another company, a trigger from another company, springs from another company, guide rod or recoil spring from a different company, and then you go and get one of them stupid polymer 80 frames for it, and now you have so many stacking tolerances from so many different companies that you got a gun that doesn't work. And I know there's a million of you out there that it's like, well, my gun works fine and I changed everything on it. That doesn't mean that changing it out of the original manufacturer specifications does not affect reliability. So what we're going to do today with this guy, because the biggest problem I have with this guy personally is the slide catch, the slide stop. It is difficult for me. I tend to run the slide like this when I do reloads on this particular gun. Just hitting that little flat slide stop is exceedingly difficult for me. I don't know if it's the size of my hands or if it's just because the gun is small enough that I'm not getting all the leverage I can with my hand. So what we're going to do today is we are going to put a Vickers Tactical Tango down slide stop in it. These are very nice. I've used these in the past. The Vickers Tactical mag release, Tango down mag release, and we're going to put the Vickers Tango down flat face trigger, which I have in my G19. I've done a video on that. And we're going to put the Vickers Tango down +2 base plate, which I run on my spare mag. And I have for 2 or 3 years now, run on my spare mag for my 43, and it's very reliable. But we're gonna go ahead and put that on this flat base plate mag today. Now, I cannot show you the process of doing this. All I can do is show you the parts, and then the parts once they're in the gun. So I apologize for that. All right, so the Vickers Tango down slide stop for the 42 and 43. I will show you the benefit of it if I can get it out while keeping this in camera view. Is that it has a little ledge here. So instead of being straight flat, it comes out and rolls back in a little bit. I don't like the aftermarket ones that relocate this up on the slide. I'm sure you've seen those before. I hate those. I think they're terrible. But this one has that little bit of a hook in it that brings this out a little bit farther. So we're going to install that. The mag release, as far as I know, because I've never used this, I just thought I'd try it, brings the release out just a little bit farther, so you don't have to push in as deep in order to release the mag. The base plate is pretty self-explanatory. Comes with a spring plus 2 base plate. Adds to not just capacity, but adds to somebody with paws like I have to be able to get a full purchase on the pistol. And the flat-faced trigger. Flat-faced triggers have a mechanical advantage in how has consistent leverage through the trigger press on the flat face versus a curved face trigger. So I'm going to put these in real quick and we'll turn the camera back on.
One eternity later.
All right, so all the pieces are changed now. The mag release appears to maybe have been pushed out, well, maybe a millimeter or 2, which is enough. I mean, that can make a massive difference. That slide stop is amazing. It's the one, if I call it an upgrade, it's the one thing that if anybody ever wanted to do something to their Glocks, it's that Tango down Vickers upgrade, or slide stop, slide release. And the trigger feels very good, very crisp. And of course, the leverage you get with the consistent leverage and pressures you get with a flat face trigger versus a contour trigger helps as well. So let's put some rounds through it. Here is the base plate that I just put on. Everything fit, 8 rounds. It expands it from 6 to 8 rounds and seats in just fine. Let's go put these 8 rounds through it to confirm function. All right, 10 yards from steel target, 8 rounds out of the new Vickers Tactical Tango Down Glock 43 with, again, these aren't so much the kind of upgrades that tend to be really hard on reliability. You know, same barrel, same springs, all that stuff. Same connector, although the trigger bar is different. But everything else seems to be the same, or is the same. So let's try this out. Lock back, everything's good to go. Function is confirmed. The slide release, slide stop works exceedingly well. The mag release works well. Trigger feels good. Absolutely, everything I've ever used from Tango Down Vickers Tactical has been just really good products. And I find that even in cases like with the mag base plate and spring, where you could end up with reliability issues, that I've had 100% reliability with all the parts I've ever used from them. So that's pretty awesome. So here's a little bit more close up of like the trigger there. And you can see where the mag or the slide stop sticks out a little bit further there, and the mag release is a little extra protruded there. So again, I've had 100% reliability with anything Tango Down Vickers Tactical that I've used, and I think this is a very simple, inexpensive. I think this entire upgrade, if that's what you call it, I want to say it was right around $100 for everything. Right around, the trigger's something like 50. The mag base plate, I'm gonna go ahead and put it right here. I don't want to say it because I can't remember right off the top of my head, but I'm gonna put it right here in text how much each of these pieces were. And it only takes a few minutes to install them. You don't have to be a gunsmith or anything like that, or have any of those useless qualifications. So there you go. The Vickers Tactical Glock 43 Tango Down parts, very good. I can recommend them. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe. hit the notification bell if you want to see more videos from me. Of course, leave a comment down below. Let me know what experience you've had with Vickers tactical or Tango down stuff. I'm sure there's some mixed stuff out there as it pertains to some of the stuff, but I've had 100% reliability with everything I've ever used from them. I bought that stuff with my own money. I have no relationship with Vickers tactical or Tango down, but I just want to bring you the most affordable, best options you can possibly find for your firearms. If you want to support the channel, there is, of course, the easy ways with the like, share, and subscribe and all that to do it, or you can become a member of the channel. Very inexpensive. You get previews of upcoming videos, members only videos, unboxings, and things like that. So if you decide to support the channel, I do very much appreciate it, and we'll talk to you later.